My first time as a cowboy Muslim in Mecca in Ramadan making Umrah. This was an amazing trip.
والقرآن المجيد بل عجبوا أن جاءهم منذر منهم فقال الكافرون هذا شيء عجيب.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So guys, we are here at the end of our trip in Mecca, and alhamdulillah, we've had a really amazing time, mashallah, in these last 10 nights. I wish I could stay longer, but I've got things I've got to do back in Medina, mashallah. So you see this new addition to our family, alhamdulillah. One of my brothers out here, he had, mashallah, gifted this to us, and I really want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless him. I haven't named the parrot yet, but inshallah, maybe you guys can come up with some good names. So she's really happy right now, mashallah. But alhamdulillah, I was able to meet, mashallah, a lot of really amazing people here this trip. I was able to be blessed with the opportunity of doing some filming for the World Hajj and Umrah Care Foundation, and they're doing an award ceremony for the best 5-star hotel iftar and suhoors. So we went around filming different hotels, their facilities, the restaurant areas, interviewing their head chefs and some of the other staff in the idara, in the management of these hotels. And mashallah, I just got to tell you, these people, with all of the hujjaj and the mu'tamirin that are here, it's hard work. And I can tell you that they're doing an amazing job. And so, you know, guys, make dua for them. You know, a lot of the stuff that they do to make a lot of what you see here possible, as well as the help that, you know, they get from the government to make everything kind of very safe, well organized, alhamdulillah. So overall, my first time as a cowboy Muslim in Mecca in Ramadan making Umrah. This was an amazing trip, and guys, if you can, come out here. The feeling here was very powerful. I mean, living in Medina, it's very tranquil, and there's nowhere else that I would rather live with that kind of peace that you get in Medina. It's an amazing feeling. But coming here in these last 10 nights, right, and Laylatul Qadr possibly being one of the nights that I was here, which is the night of power, you feel that. And just walking around, being able to be in the vicinity of the Haram, making our Umrah, going around the Kaaba and just praying the salawat in Mecca, knowing that your prayers are times 100,000 is an incredible feeling. Anyone, as soon as you get the chance to come out, make a trip to Medina and Mecca, and I'm sure a lot of people, we can get you set up to come, you know, enjoy and have people that you can meet, and I would be happy to meet anybody who comes out this way. So I was also really surprised at just the amount of people here. It was the craziest packed I've ever seen it. It seems kind of like what people talk about when they talk about how Hajj is so packed. It was kind of like that here. I mean, there's times where you're just completely blocked off, you can't even move, and it can get frustrating at times when you want to go in to pray, but then you're stuck, you know, behind, you know, a bunch of people, and you're forced to pray, you know, somewhere else, or like kind of by the stairs somewhere. But in general, you know, still, like, it didn't really bother me that much. One thing that I always notice every time I come here, just like one of the brothers I met last night, and hopefully I'll release the video that I did with him, just the mass amounts of diversity here, right? Because this is something that Malcolm X, when he saw, really hit him in his heart. It came home with him, literally. It completely changed his entire worldview to such an extent that he left the nation and, you know, came to normative Islam, right? The Islam of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And so just seeing that and seeing the brotherhood and people coming here for the sake of worshiping Allah alone, coming to do their duty to get closer to their Lord, especially everyone who's here at this time, right? This is a time when so many people in the world want to be here, here and in Medina. And alhamdulillah, Allah has allowed us and all the other people who are here to be here in these last 10 nights. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us, because this has been a wonderful journey and a wonderful experience. So right now we're going to get ready to head on out to Medina, inshallah. So guys, yeah, think of some names. Just think of some names. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. So whatever you guys think might be something, nice. Love to hear y'all's suggestions. And as always, y'all take care now. Assalamu alaikum. So yes, you guessed it. We're back at the hotel where we were saying goodbye from. And I am back here with you guys, heading right now to the Haram, Masjid al-Haram, to go pray. This is the 27th night, and it looks as if Allah wanted me to stay. So I'll kind of update you guys a little bit on why, after 7 or 8 hours of preparing, trying to leaving most of the city limits of Mecca, why I'm right back in the hotel. Stay tuned. It's a pretty great story. So right now, usually where the buses come to pick us up, they're not coming, so we're having to wait at a different spot across from the hotel. So hopefully, inshallah, the bus is going to come, or else it's a good walk all the way through that tunnel to get to the Haram. So instead, we've got to go down this tunnel. It's going to be a bit of a walk from the hotel, but inshallah, we'll be all right. Alhamdulillah, looks like we're finally making it out of the tunnel. And now we've got the long walk from here all the way to the Kaaba. So a little bit longer to go. Assalamu alaikum. So right now we're going to be walking directly underneath the clock tower, heading out through this Kodai parking section they have stairs to, and we're going to come up right in front of the main gate, and right in front of us is going to be the Kaaba. So this is the parking section and the entrance for a lot of the hotels here at the clock tower. So if you have Swiss Hotel over here, and the Maqam, Raffles, Rayhan and Movenpick are over on this side, and then right directly in front of me is where we're going to go up the stairs right to be in front of the Kaaba. And directly in front of us, there is the Kaaba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ibadallah as-salihin. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So we're going to try our best to get as close as we can, inshallah, to the Kaaba. Now guys, we're walking in the same steps that Ibrahim and Ismail, his son, and his wife Hajar, and the beloved prophets, many prophets made Hajj to this place here in Mecca, to the Kaaba, right here behind me. So inshallah, we're going to make tawaf, inshallah, and then after that, we're going to see how close we can get and get some pictures of the Kaaba, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, Allah blessed me to make it right here one last time before I go back to Medina, to walk next to the Kaaba. Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, this is one of the greatest blessings that I've been blessed with. Alhamdulillah, to be able to have that connection between Ibrahim and Ismail and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba and every single one of them and all of the people who have brought us here today to make it accessible and easy to come and to worship here at the place that Allah has decreed, and there's treasures underneath. But this place is sacred for one purpose, Tawheed, for unity of belief and unity of the Muslims. Alhamdulillah. So right now, I just met one of the most amazing people here, and you wouldn't guess who it was. It was one of the, and in reality it was one of the Askaris. And mashallah, this brother was so kind, and he helped me find a very close way to come up to make tawaf. And even though it's really slow right now, alhamdulillah, the feeling here is amazing. I don't want to talk over the Quran, but may Allah accept from us. This night feels very special. Inshallah, this is the 27th. Alhamdulillah, Allah brought me back to Mecca after trying to leave. I try to leave and He brings me back. Allahu Akbar. Something to that. Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum. So, I am spent, alhamdulillah. Just finished tawaf, alhamdulillah. It was packed, I tell you what. But mashallah, the feeling tonight was, mashallah, they call it the ladha, right? Tonight, guys, and also on the 29th night that's coming up, make sure you do a lot. Aisha, radiallahu ta'ala anha, asked the Prophet, what is the best thing to say on Laylatul Qadr? And he said, Allahumma inni afoon tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. And in another translation, in at Tirmidhi, it's narrated the Prophet said, Allahumma innaka afoon kareemun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. So, akthar al-salat wa salam an nabi, salat on the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and make this dua a lot. And inshallah, Allah will allow us to catch Laylatul Qadr this year and every year that we're alive. Peace.
والقرآن المجيد بل عجبوا أن جاءهم منذر منهم فقال الكافرون هذا شيء عجيب